Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a minute, a really long minute, like since September 2019. So I'm just gonna do a life update for y'all. Oh no, it's happening. It just came out. Anyway, I'm gonna do a life update as well as show you guys at the end of the video some modifications I'm doing for my workouts now that I got this situation going on. And so yeah, so ever since my last video that I posted, I competed in AO3 for USAW weightlifting in 2019. Yeah, Daytona Beach, and I got 60 in snatch and 78 in clean and jerk. And I'll post those videos right now. And as well as we moved into our new home, welcome. This is our fireplace. This is a couch that I purchased on Wayfair. And I'll be doing a home tour in my coming videos. But yeah, obviously, yeah, we got our garage gym set up. But since then, we've already relocated. I have things 4 or 5 times at least over. And we're still working on it. We're pretty much renovating like the whole house as we're living in it. And in multiple different rooms and whatnot. So Matt has a lot of projects.
Yeah!
Okay. And then, unfortunately, early 2020, 2020 was already a crazy year in itself. But yeah, we started the year. We actually went through our second miscarriage last year. And yeah, we were 8 weeks pregnant at that time. And yeah, that was really hard, especially like back-to-back miscarriages. We felt like there was pretty much no hope for having another baby. Well, I felt like that at times. But thankfully, yeah, we got pregnant again in June. And then we also got a new dog. He's mainly AJ's dog, but I pretty much take care of him. But it's pretty much my dog. And his name is Dexter. He's a golden retriever. And him and Winslow really like to play a lot together. But yeah, we're working on him.
What?
He's getting there.
Okay!
He has his moments. We're working on it. I got a new job last February, so I'm still there. I work a lot closer to home now, so I'm able to most days come home for lunch, or it's just less commuting for me. So it's been a lot more laid back, which is part of the reason why we moved here, was to kind of slow the pace down a little bit. So I've had weekends off and no holidays, no weekends, no holidays, no call, no overnight shifts at the like I was doing at the hospital. So it's been really a lot better for my health and also for spending time with my family. And then when the pandemic hit, my parents were actually staying with us and visiting with us. So they were stuck here in quarantine with us for a good 7 months. And yeah, that was a lot of fun and a lot of good food. But now we're back to all the duties.
What?
Babies, dogs, house, everything. So we've had our hands full. And we got pregnant again in June.
Yeah!
So we're really excited. He's a boy, obviously. He's a guy. His name is going to be Jackson Isaiah. And we're really excited. And he's going to be due, he's supposed to be due February 21st around that time. But because this pregnancy has been a lot more different than my previous pregnancies, we actually have to do a C-section in a few weeks, 3 weeks from now. We have a planned C-section because the placenta, the thing that feeds the baby and supplies it with all its nutrients and everything, is a little too low in covering where the baby should be coming out. So long story short, it's really dangerous to try to give birth when it's too low because it's a high risk for bleeding and preterm labor and all sorts of things. So around 28 weeks, I actually got put on a little bit of exercise, well, a lot of exercise limitations. So, and also a lot of laying down on my left side like I am now because I'm being obedient. And so, yeah, it's been a challenge, but we're making it. So I'm going to show you guys after I'm done talking. I'm going to show you guys some of my modifications and my workouts. And yeah, so far so good. It's been since 28 weeks that we had the C-section planned and still going. I'm going to be 35 weeks tomorrow. So I'm really thankful and we're really blessed and super excited to meet this guy. But the other thing too is I'm really trying to get excited for the C-section, as odd as that sounds, but at least it's planned and we know when it's going to happen. And just excited to start recovering and feeding my baby and taking care of our baby and everything, and having Maddie meet our new baby. We're just really, really excited for those amazing moments that I know we'll never forget. And also I'm excited to recover and like take you guys on that journey of recovering from a C-section and building my core back up, since that's the thing that freaks me out the most, is just cutting all the way through.
What?
Anyways, I'm going to try not to focus on that scalpel image and focus on the recovery and just getting back on track with my body and exercise and weightlifting, obviously. So building my goals back up and having realistic expectations and everything. But hopefully everything goes smooth and that I'll be back to lifting weights very soon. So this pregnancy has already been like so different than when I was pregnant with Maddie and coming back into weightlifting. Just because with Maddie I felt like I had no exercise limitations, so I was doing really crazy workouts up until the day I pretty much gave birth to her. So I think that made bouncing back a lot easier, and I think this time around is going to be really different. So I'm excited to take you guys along that journey of what it's going to be like recovering from a C-section and then getting back into weightlifting training and rebuilding my core strength, and obviously after getting clearance from my doctor. Yay! I do listen.
What?
I'm good. But anyways, I'm excited to take you guys along that journey, and I'm excited to be on that journey pretty soon here and taking care of our baby and getting back into weightlifting. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys some of my workouts that I do while I'm in this modified position. It's basically the main point of my modification is just not putting too much pressure in the pelvic area. And so avoiding, obviously I've stopped squatting, but before I was on modification, I was still squatting pregnant up to 70 kilos, but now no more, so I'm not squatting anymore. I'm just doing things that don't put pressure like in that area, because it's like a high risk of bleeding, which, yeah, probably not good. So we're trying to avoid any kind of major complications that could put me at risk. And the baby. But anywho, this is my workout that I just did today. Right now I'm doing bicep curls. I mostly focus on pelvic floor and breathing connection. So basically the core is your abs, your back, your diaphragm, and your pelvic floor. So when you're breathing in, when you're inhaling, your diaphragm actually contracts and moves down and increases intra-abdominal pressure, so the pressure in your belly and guts and stuff, organs. And then when you exhale, your diaphragm is actually moving upwards, and so that gives you a chance to go ahead and contract your pelvic floor. So you're kind of taking turns putting pressure intra-abdominally. So just making that connection while you're working out and breathing. I try to focus on that, but sometimes it doesn't come as natural. I have to still be really conscious about it, especially when I have to recover from my C-section, and you don't want to have too much intra-abdominal pressure when you're like lifting anything like a baby or a basket of laundry or anything like that, squatting at the gym. So yeah, and here is bent over rows. And so again, like all these exercises, I don't feel any pressure at all in my pelvic floor, no changes at all. Baby is moving the whole time that I'm working out. Another difference between Maddie and Jackson, she always like went to sleep like when I was working out, when I was pregnant with her, and this guy just moves all day, every day, and is super squirrely. And so, yeah, as long as I'm feeling good and focused on my breathing and taking lots of breaks in between my workout, I'm not too concerned safety-wise. And also, I've been going to the gym to do elliptical since it's very non-impact, and I go on walks with Maddie and Matt, the dogs. So that's my workout. Thanks, guys, for watching and making it this far. Alright guys, thank you for making it to the end of my video. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Turn on that notification so that you know exactly when I post another video. And leave comments down below. Let me know what you think and what you want to see in future videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one.